Welcome everyone back to Project SSL. This is year 1, week 7 of trying to hit SSL in ones. So, for this week, I didn't really play that many ones games, as I'll explain and the replay goes on. But I only played 10 games, mostly were my placement matches, since this is the start of season 20. But I was able to get my rank to back to C1 Div 1 because since the reset it puts you down a little bit. I was able to get myself back up. So yeah, let me put you guys on the replay. Oh, one more thing. There we go. All right, so for this week, the reason why I didn't play that many ones games was just because I had a test for school. This was a big test, I gotta say. For the class, one of the class I'm taking, the only grades that we get are 3 exams with 1 group project. So getting a good grade on these exams is vital to trying to pass a class. So most of the time, instead of playing Rocket League, I've spent on focusing on studying and just, trying to pass the test. So for this week, speaking of Rocket League, let's see what we put for our notes here. So going to, where is it? I can't find it. Home, Rocket League, Project SSL. Okay, so for Monday we played about only 2 games, in which we won both of them. On kickoffs, the only thing that I put was to fix kickoffs, is to improve on kickoffs, just because I was losing quite a bit of them. And I think that leads into Wednesday, which I played. I believe I only played 1 game. That one I put that I need to be more aware when I'm dribbling. That game my focus was too much on the ball, when instead when I dribble the ball I should look at the opponent and then look back at my dribble right away. Just so I could be more aware of where the opponent is, and so I could flick the ball at a better time. Let's see. And then for Friday, I believe that's the day we played about 6 matches. Yeah, 6 matches, 3 wins, 3 losses. This one I say I really my kickoffs are really lacking, or they weren't lacking at first. There was a game where I was up by 4 goals, I believe. But then pretty much 3 kickoff goals and one goal that was scored on just because it started off with a bad kickoff. Pretty much led to my opponent getting a comeback win against me. So Friday I didn't have the best kickoff wins, so I need to focus on that, just because once it's a kickoffs game, whoever controls kickoffs can pretty much control the game. So, and then today I only had 1 game. Today I did my placement matches for 2s, which I was able to get back into GC1, which is great. There were some games where just the opponents were going at each other in chat, so that's a plus. But yeah, did my twos placement games. And I did ones games just to, you know, just to be consistent with my ones games. So that was that. And I guess announcement for this coming week, I have another quiz that I have for my other class that I'm taking, text counting. So I need to study for that. So there might be less games or a little bit more depending on how I do. The exam is on Tuesday, so probably the first half of the week I would probably not play as much Rocket League, and then second half I could go back to the usual amount. So I have an exam that day, and yeah, I'll say that nothing much else, and I guess we'll just finish off the replay here. So here I'm going for the attack, and I didn't get the best of dribbles, so I went for the low 50. I missed his corner grab, so now I'm on defense. Here he didn't have the ball that much in control, so I knew I could do a backflip challenge safely. Here he went with the challenge with low boost, and I was able to escape. I tried to counter attack quickly, wasn't able to though. Go with the 50. Here I knew he had possession, so just get boost, then just slowly keep the ball in the corner here, and then here he backs off, go for an attack. I believe I go for a flick. I did not get the best of power, but still get control, get a 50 in. He goes for the corner. I go for just a pinch of the ball. Here, since I didn't know where he was going to be coming from, I just went for a 50. So instead, I went for 50, got his boost. Needed one more goal, so trying to get possession here. And luckily, the bounce of the ball was in my favor. Didn't go up. Went across, get one more play, air dribble bump, and barely get the ball in. So we go for a kickoff. Let's see what happens here. It's decent. I go for the hook shot, and I was able to get possession here, get control. I go for a flick just to make him jump, and unfortunately he side flipped. That's rough for him. But yeah, that's about it for this week. I'm gonna try to do some more replay analysis on my replays and just see where I could improve on. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next week. See ya.